Greetings, strict, focused, hardworking Capricorn. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader, and now I'm going to do the October 2020 forecast for the sign of Capricorn. I'm going to start with a tarot reading, and then in the second half of the video, I'm going to talk about some of the planetary transits. I highly encourage you to follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.Eliane Nicole. There, I'm going to do more updated daily and weekly posts about the planetary transits. October sky is so dynamic that if I talked about all of the transits here, these videos would be an hour, each of them, for all 12 signs. So, as we enter the month of October, Capricorn, we have the Hierophant. So this is about a commitment. It could be a commitment to an institution. And you are covered by Strength reverse. So this could be, for some people, this could manifest for some Capricorns as literally feeling weak, but more likely it's just a situation that calls for you to not force things. You were crossed in the month of October by the Four of Swords, and so this is about quiet reflection and meditation, maybe reclusion, maybe retreating, and it is to change your point of view, to open your mind, to receive divine guidance, perhaps, is a better way of putting it. The basis of the situation is the Four of Cups reversed. So it looks like you were launching a new hope or desire around, the 10th, around the 10th to 12th of the month. What's leaving is the High Priestess. This could be a woman, an older woman figure in your life who's a source of wisdom and insight. What could come into being is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This could be a man who is behaving irresponsibly or impractically around mid-month. What will come into being? The Page of Wands reversed. So this could have to do with a literal delay or cancellation of travel plans, or it could just be the delay or postponement of starting a new project or starting on a new path or journey in some way could be delayed. For those of you who have children, this could have to do more with your child and a project that they're starting or a new thing that they're starting, having a setback or a delay. Fears or insecurities are the Six of Wands. This is a victory. You fear victory, you fear success. Capricorn is usually welcoming that, but maybe you guys know what I'm talking about specifically in October. That looks like around the 19th to the 21st. And then around the 22nd to the 24th, others see you, an event with a twist. So I don't know if you're having an event, hosting an event, going to an event, part of an event, but it looks like it's not a standard event, which makes sense for the times we're in because most events aren't. An event can be a Zoom meeting, it could be a social distance gathering, it could be a workshop. I mean, event runs the gamut, but people see you as somehow involved, associated, part of, or wanting you to be a part of an event with a twist. Your positive feelings, the Two of Cups reversed. So towards the end of the month, this could possibly be a breakup, but if it's not a breakup, it could just be not seeing eye to eye with your spouse or your lover, but it looks like you feel positive, you have positive feelings about this. And then the outcome is the Five of Pentacles. It looks like towards the end of October, there is either financial or spiritual injury. Somebody is hurt. This could relate to the relationship issue that I just talked to you about, but it could also have to do with the other thing about the Two of Cups reversed. I wanted to say, if it's not a relationship thing, it could also be a creative collaboration where two people aren't seeing eye to eye. But either way, that's the tarot overview for Capricorn for the month of October. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the planets. October 1st is the full moon in Aries. This is a very fiery, very passionate full moon. For Capricorn, this full moon is going to be in your house of home. It's going to be highlighting issues around all of the fourth house themes. That's home, legacy, family, the mother, real estate, wealth. And Capricorn and Aries are square, so this is a challenging aspect. This full moon is going to ignite all of the issues that have already been hot in that area all through the month of September. They will be ignited by this Aries moon. So it's a real major moon. Very passionate. It should result in a culmination and or illumination in those fourth house issues. And October 2nd, Venus moves into Virgo. Venus in Virgo is trine Capricorn, so it is a harmonious energy for Capricorn. However, Venus is in its detriment in Virgo, so it's not the planet Venus's favorite sign to express itself in its most full capacity. Venus in Virgo can be very, very critical. I think that it's for Capricorns who are in school or in a spiritual practice. I think that this can be a very beautiful aspect because I think you will be really fine-tuning your spiritual discipline, fine-tuning your academic disciplines. So it can be creative in that way. There could be themes around relationships with travel. Anyway, I'm not going to go too deep into that. October 4th, Pluto goes direct in your first house. And this is very significant for Capricorn. Very significant energetic shift. You are going to start to slowly but surely becoming, feeling a little bit more empowered about you know, yourself and your body and your identity and your personality and your direction, you know. All of these planets have been stopped up in Capricorn since May, and they've one by one started to go direct. And Pluto is the final, you know. Pallas went direct September 5th, Jupiter September 12th, Saturn at the end of September, and then Pluto is unlocking this energy in your first house. October 13th, Mercury goes retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio. For Capricorn, that begins in your 11th house, and then it's going to go into your 10th house. So it could be that 11th house Scorpio Mercury retrograde could have to do with secrets coming out about friends, from friends, things like that. And as it backs up into Libra, it could be, there could be some argument or debate around your work. That's later in the month. That's October 27th when that happens. But in general, for the collective, this is a time of, you know, it's a very, that Mercury retrograde in Scorpio has a very cloak and dagger feel to it. And then when it gets to Libra, it's like a complete reversal of justice, it feels like, having to do with communications and communication systems and counting and tallying and mail and messages and correspondence. So, you know, it's an intense election season. October 16th is the new moon in Libra. This new moon is square Capricorn, so this is a tough new moon. This new moon is square Pluto in Capricorn, square Saturn in Capricorn, and opposing Mars in Aries. So this can be a new moon that brings up reality checks. It could bring up power struggles. It can bring up opposing forces, fighting, arguments. It's still a very important new moon to set intentions, to plant the seeds that we want to manifest. And Libra is marriage, romance, love, it's art, it's beauty, and it's also justice. So this is an important new moon for us to set intentions not only for ourselves, but what we want to see for justice in the world. This new moon is in your house of career, so for Capricorn, it's also an important time to set those intentions at your new moon ritual this month. October 18th, Ceres goes direct in the second house, so this is going to be about your finances and resources and finding new, inventive, unconventional ways to nurture your financial life. If that makes any sense. October 22nd, the sun is moving into Scorpio. Vesta is moving into Virgo. These are both very harmonious placements for Capricorn. The sun in Scorpio will be highlighting the house of friends and business associates for you over that month. Vesta and Virgo will be in your house of spirituality, higher truth, religion. So I think that this is going to be a time where you are going to be really connecting to friends and to aspirations and to, spirituality and kind of getting in touch with what it is that you were devoted to and what keeps your inner flame burning and shining, and it's very creative and also very fertile time. So once these energies move into those two signs. And October 22nd, Venus moves into Libra and Mercury moves retrograde back into Libra. So the focus is justice and love and equality, and there will be it's Libra season is normally a very social season. It's usually a season with a lot of parties, and it's about art, and it's about socializing and all of these things. But this year, because of all the planets that are in Capricorn and all of the planets that are in Aries, the Libra planets, they're squaring off with the Capricorn planets, and they're opposing the Aries planets. And so this is a tricky time for love, and it's a tricky time for communication, is what it is. If you've been following me, September 9th through November 13th is the hottest, most kind of aggravated time in an already very intense year. And so, October's in the middle of that. We're in the trenches. We're on the front lines. We're on the front lines of justice. We're on the front lines with love. We're on the front lines with our health. Like all of this stuff, the stakes are high and we're feeling it, And then at the end of the month, October 31st, it's capped off with this blue moon in Taurus, like once in a blue moon. It's a blue full moon in Taurus, and it is bringing surprises. So, and for Capricorn, it's in your 5th house of creativity and creative projects and children. So it could bring surprises around children. It could bring surprises around fun, around pleasure, around joy, around kids. So I think that this could be a pleasantly surprising full moon for Capricorn at the end of the month. For the collective, this full moon is also bringing surprises. Some of them pleasant, some of them not so pleasant. So anyway, exciting time to be a human being on planet Earth. That's the end of my forecast for Capricorn for October 2020. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you didn't like it, please give me a don't like, but I hope you liked it. Please follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.Eliane Nicole. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And please share this video with other Capricorns that you know. Have a wonderful, wonderful October, Capricorn.